There we go. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the May PIGYournament. I'm your host, Shockslayer, and joining me is Richard and Blaziken.
Hello.
So we've got our first two entrants up. I need to update our stream overlay, because these first two people, unfortunately, were not super ready. So we have, what is this, Vance on the left? Yeah, there we go.
Yep, Vance and Phoenix.
Vance and Phoenix. Yeah! Beautiful. All right. It's been a while since
this tournament's a little bit different because each entrant only has 3 Pokemon that they can choose. So that's going to limit their options quite a bit.
We may need to adjust the lag settings a bit.
We may.
Kinsworth is in the background here. He's helping us with hosting. So we may want to bump that up to 25 if we get another spike. Okay.
Alright, well we have 2 normal types here. How do you think this is going to go down?
I think Vance is going to stick with the duck.
Alright, got Body Slam right away. No paralysis, so that's lucky for Vance.
Let's see. What did Vance choose? Substitute. All right.
Substitute. That's new for Vance.
Yeah. I think it's really good because Sea Cleaner in all previous tournament showings has had a lot of longevity.
That's true.
Leftovers, recover, so substitutes can be dropped left and right. This should be interesting.
That should break the sub. What will Vance do now? Toxic. This is an entirely new duck.
Yeah. Same name, new duck. How many are there?
So I have to wonder if this Miltank has Heal Bell. If so, that can potentially stall out this Toxic.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
This is why Machamp is such a big component of our metagame, because if you don't have something to deal with these normal types quickly, this is what happens.
Yeah, they're both very, very long livers. So,
We have Recover, Toxic, and Substitute so far. Does this Porygon 2 have an attacking?
I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's got Ice Beam.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've seen a duck without Ice Beam.
Yeah, it's a pretty good coverage. Also, shoutouts to Rob for our new art.
Oh yeah, these overlays are fantastic.
They are TCG arts.
Yeah, Rob's big into the TCG, so he knows all the best looking cards to pick. At least I assume that's what that's about. I've never played it.
Alright, so this Miltank is taking some damage. And Porygon 2 is just healing up. It has not been paralyzed yet, which is really helpful for it.
Oh.
Alright, we're good, I guess. Sort of. Now, it does have Milk Drink, but that's not going to save it. This Toxic is racking up.
Toxic count is, well, it's gonna knock you.
Yeah, it basically didn't heal much at all.
Yeah, it's right back to where it was. So that's spicy.
Now we see Dragonite and Alakazam Phoenix, so Dragonite obviously cannot switch in.
That is something interesting about the format here being 3v3. We know all the Pokemon that are always going to be in every match, so
yeah,
we kind of know what to
nothing
expect.
To hide. So we see the Alakazam switch in. It should take this Ice Beam okay.
It should. Not the worst damage either.
Back? As we've seen before, Alakazam has a lot of tricks that can pull out. So what kind of Alakazam did Phoenix go with? Just going straight for the Psychic.
I'd imagine Psychic's going to be core on every Alakazam.
Oh yeah.
It's got high special attack, right?
Oh yeah, it's one of
yeah.
the strongest special attackers in the game.
So yeah, it's not about the Psychic it brings out, it's about what it comes with on the rest of the moveset.
The heated action continues.
We are running a 12-minute timer for this tournament, just because sometimes 10 minutes leads to some decisions that aren't ideal.
Yeah. And based on this first round, it was the right call, because we led with some very tanky Pokemon outright.
Yeah. So that Porygon 2 got crit with Thunder Punch, but recovered it pretty well. Is Vance even going to need to switch Pokemon for this entire battle?
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Be great to just go out with the duck.
This is a best 2 out of 3, so it's important to gain some information. But
Yeah.
what can you do against this duck?
Alright, full transparency, I am going to snack during this tournament.
That's fair. It's going to be a long night.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if we don't pick our moves.
Ooh.
Strong hit. Now, I will say that Phoenix has been very unlucky here, in that no additional effects have procced from any moves that he's picked. But yeah, that'll bring Alakazam down. Porygon 2 is very low in health though, so something could come in and revenge kill it.
Yeah. Think we'll see the Dragonite? Nope.
Now we see Miltank come back.
Moo.
Will it be okay?
Will it be okay? Well, Mr. Announcer, I got some news for you there.
Now, important to note, the Toxic counter did reset from switching, so Miltank is not in immediate danger, but it still has that counter. It will deal 6% this turn and start racking up from there. What is Vance going to do here?
Taking his time. Speaking of which, we are now officially under 5 minutes. That's our beautiful on-screen timer telling us.
That is a nice touch.
Yeah, I'm very happy that works. So, I don't know, Vance, you need to pick a move, buddy. Alright, there we go.
Important to note that each turn should have like a 1-minute timer. Oh, it survives with 1 HP!
Whoa! On the skin of its duck feathers.
And it fires off the Ice Beam. Cool. So both of them with very low HP.
They're both going to go for recovery in this next turn. They have to.
Well, here's the thing. If Miltank body slams and knocks Porygon 2 out, it won't take toxic damage this turn.
It's going to go for
Goes
Rain
for
Dance.
Rain Dance? And, alright, well, it set up rain and died. I wonder what the plan is here.
I like that move.
This battle's getting spicy.
Alright, so...
Kacey in chat says it's now a wet duck, so
yeah.
shoutouts to the wet duck from August.
What will be next? Oh, it's Dragonite.
Guard Field.
Guard feel.
Yep, that's how that evolutionary line works. You got Dratini, a blue snake, Dragonair, a blue or longer snake, and Garfield, the last Pokemon.
Game Freak, why? Alright, we are coming up on the 3-minute mark here, so Select moves quickly.
Thunder!
It was a Thunder.
A light
Oh yeah,
settle.
Thunder and Rain. What a cool strategy. I like that.
What will be
Yes,
the
I'm
next
going to steal that for
Pokemon?
later.
The next Pokemon is ready. Oh, it's Tyranitar.
Alright, we
Alright.
have the Rowdy Kid.
So, Gen 1 Pseudo Legendary versus Gen 2 Pseudo Legendary.
Number of
I like
remaining
this.
Pokemon is 2.
So right now Vance is in the
Unfortunately-
lead.
The 10th battle
Oh yeah, Vance has a very clear lead here, but depending on what this Dragonite has, it could potentially bring this back. And that's exciting.
Hydro Pump?
What?
Thrilled out
It
Heat.
does get Hydro
Wow.
Pump. I think that's an event move, actually.
How's that? That was
Pursuit. Maybe the wrong choice of move? Vance, I gave you a card. Look at your card.
with some leftovers. It's a fierce battle.
Well, this Dragonite just turned the tide of the game.
Absolutely.
Not only did it get a Thunder with perfect accuracy, but it got a boosted Hydro Pump. So... this changes things, and we are running out of time, friends. We gotta get some
We
moves
are
in.
so close to running out of time.
Warily. What's this? That did little damage.
That
Oh no.
potentially wasn't a good choice. Fire
I can
Blast.
understand why. Oh, this is a mistake.
That would be
The whole
Resisted
battlefield
in the rain.
turned to black.
Yeah.
That did more to the stage.
the key difference between the two combatants.
49 seconds.
Extreme speed. I don't know about this. Okay, it's okay. Okay.
Oh, knockout.
Actually,
are we
the
gonna let
answer
this
tab.
one?
Hmm?
Has only one
Are we gonna let this one go to time, or are we gonna just make the decision to let it play out?
Well, they're both on their last Pokemon now.
Oh, it's starting.
Yeah, there's not really any stalling to be had.
On now.
And the
Oh,
rain
the
is
rain
over.
stopped.
Please stop. Now that the heavy downpour has finally stopped, the field has
We can let it go to time, but I don't want to see moves taking more than 10 seconds to pick.
We have 10 seconds left.
Prepare for battle. What'll it do?
A crit on the Psychic.
A sharp attack. It's super effective.
And a paralyzed Starmie.
Used a miracle berry on it.
Not anymore.
So even if we let it go to time, that's
The
actually
one-shot
Phoenix's
battle
win.
continues.
But I say just let this last turn play out.
Last turn. Well,
What now? Right, that's
a
And a
crit.
critical hit.
All right. Well,
Wow. Okay, so that was an amazing comeback by Phoenix.
yeah.
Phoenix was down 1-3, and that rain really just turned the entire battle around.
Who knew? A cow in a tornado.
That's good information for Vance. I wouldn't be too shaken up. It's possible that the Tyranitar doesn't have a rock move, though. We didn't see it use one against this Dragonite.
Yeah. Hmm.
So if you're Vance, what do you do to maybe prevent that from happening next game?
I would say probably lead with something other than the duck. The duck has a lot of power and potential to fight any of these three Pokemon versus the other two Pokemon, which seem more niche.
That's a fair assessment. Saving the duck for later in the game is probably a good call.
Yeah, because it can come out at any point and Vance can use it to regroup. But we'll see.
This free battle is about to get underway. This battle will be conducted under Prime Cup rules.
And I did remember to start the timer.
Fantastic.
Okay, so Vance changed his lead.
Okay.
And so did Phoenix.
We had 2 normals last time, now we have 2 psychics. How is this going to play out?
Well, it depends on what moves they brought.
Absolutely. Alakazam is very versatile, and it looks like you might be seeing a switch from Vance here.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Alakazam would be running Psychic at any point, and Tyranitar is just going to turn that off.
So the question is, what do we see from Alakazam? Thunder Punch, okay.
Here's the first move. That was a glancing blow.
Not too much damage there.
What impact will this
So this Tyranitar is very threatening for Alakazam. It could have Rock Slide, which will hit Alakazam's very low defense. Crunch is obviously stab super effective. Maybe Pursuit? I think we did see Pursuit come out on Dragonite last game, so...
Yeah. So, T-Tar does have Pursuit. That's going to be a good choice, especially if Phoenix opts to switch. But Pursuit apparently... Oh, there it is!
Oh, yeah,
okay!
there we go.
Wow!
And that is the power of Tyranitar. You cannot switch for free.
So Vance actually finally did it. First person to use T-Tar right in all of our tournaments.
Vance just won the tournament.
Excellent. Alright, so Phoenix brings in the cow.
I think... What is this Miltank gonna do? Oh, it has
It's
Earthquake.
gonna use Earthquake! Get him, cow! That's gonna
Pretty
do
good
a lot of damage. Roar, okay.
Roar?
Okay!
Alright.
I'm liking this. This is a rowdy kid? Oh no!
Sam's back in! Okay.
Oh no! Selena Gomez! You're going down.
I don't think there's anything Alakazam can do to survive here now.
Just go out,
Yeah.
go out swinging.
That did little damage.
Vance with some very strategic plays here and getting some good RNG on the roar.
That was a fantastic use of Tyranitar. The Roar, what a niche idea. I like it.
Yeah. This absolutely punished the Alakazam's existence. Vance learned from round one.
This is exciting. I think this... It would be cool to see this go to a best of 3.
Absolutely.
Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball.
But I wouldn't count Phoenix out yet. We know that this cow has got a lot of tricks, as well as
For sure.
being able to set up the Dragonite in an impressive way.
Gonna go for the Earthquake here.
Hang on, Earthquake. Yes, it's a hit.
So there goes the rowdy kid, and we're back to 2-2.
It did do its job, though. Taking out that Alakazam was huge.
Yes.
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. The next Pokemon
Let's see what Vance picks as a counter.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
Alright, I think this is a good idea.
Pokemon remain on
Starmie threatens Miltank because Miltank is not super bulky on the special side.
Yeah.
What's next?
He's Psychic coming out. That's decent. No special defense drop.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to happen. Ooh, paralysis.
Oh, see, this is threatening. Oh,
Or
but
not.
There we go.
I guess neither
Miracle
of us was
Berry.
paying attention in round one because we already knew it had a Miracle Berry.
That's true. Miracle Berry is the best item in our metagame by far. Okay, so Vance brought Hydro Pump of his own. That is going to deal a ton of damage.
No paralysis this time.
That could actually change how this battle goes.
Yeah, if the cow opts to set up Rain Dance, that helps more than... Well, I don't know, because the Dragonite also has the Thunder.
Oh, I don't know about this recover. That just gave a turn to set up Rain Dance.
Yeah. Does
But I guess that
Starmie
really
get Thunder as
depends.
well?
Starmie does get Thunder, but did Vance bring it?
Uh-oh. Oh, there it
there
is.
we go.
Okay. That always worries me immensely.
Yeah, it is worrying.
I think everyone's pings are spiking right now. That might be our host.
That's a hit. There it is. Knockout.
So the cow's gonna go down here.
Now, important to note, we did not see Ice Beam come out at all from Starmie last game.
Yeah.
It's possible that Vance didn't bring it.
Not on Starmie, but remember, we still have Porygon 2 that we know has Ice Beam.
This is
You're right.
That's still in Vance's pocket.
I forgot about that.
It's a fierce battle.
So we'll see what happens here. If this gets a special defense lower, that's really good.
Absolutely. No luck on this one, it looked like.
Yeah. So this Thunder is definitely gonna hurt. Ooh, paralysis too. At 15 HP, no less.
Yeah, see, Thunder is nice because it has that 30% paralysis chance.
Yeah, and
Compared
that
to
really hurts
Thunderbolt's
Starmie's
10%.
speed.
Oh yeah, Starmie getting paralyzed is the worst thing that can happen to it. See another Thunder come out here.
Here it comes. Thunder. That's a hit.
This is going to be a close one.
It is.
Does Porygon 2 have the means to knock this Dragonite out before it can get killed by something Dragonite can do?
It might need the freeze. It can probably survive at least one Thunder, maybe two?
I think it'll survive 2 Thunders. But if Dragonite has something like Dynamic Punch, which it can learn, that could be tricky.
Yeah. Alright. It all comes down to this. Who wins, the duck or the cat?
You see Hydro Pump coming out. Ooh, strong hit. Not quite a 2-hit KO.
Yeah. Toxic. Okay. So Vance is going to go for the long game, maybe.
It's not a bad strategy, especially with Rain going away now.
Yeah.
Can Dragonite set up its own Rain?
I kind of doubt it.
We've seen Thunder, Hydro Pump, Extreme Speed. What else does this Dragonite know?
Ice Beam.
Ice Beam.
Ice Beam.
Okay.
If this freezes...
Yeah, this
Okay.
is super risky.
Alright, so our poison is starting to tick. And Sea Cleaner are going to go with Recover. So this is the long game. It's almost
a good
at full.
strategy.
It is a good strategy, especially because if it gets Vance slightly closer, you can go for an Ice Beam and probably finish it.
We're going to see the risky Thunder here.
Oh,
Unfortunate miss.
risk does not pay off here. And it's going to hurt even more.
Yeah, this 4-time super effective.
Oh,
And
a
the
crit. That's
okay,
it!
we're going. That is the end of this round. We are going to round 3.
Ah, that had to hurt for Phoenix. All the bad luck, all at the same time. But maybe it's out of the
sure.
way now.
Yeah, and you know it was important for Phoenix to learn what that Tyranitar can do. So maybe we'll see a switch of playstyle here.
So yeah, Rick's going straight into round 3. Ready to go.
So we've seen both leads. We've seen Miltank, Porygon 2, Alakazam, and Starmie. Do we get Dragonite and Tyranitar this time?
Maybe.
I feel like we probably won't though, because Dragonite is sort of reliant on that setup from Miltank.
Yeah. Connection is stuttering here a bit. But yeah, here we go.
Free battle is about to get underway. This battle will be conducted under Prime Cup rules.
Okay. See Tyranitar from Vance. That's all 3 leads.
Yeah. And what is this one? We'll see soon.
Okay, Miltank.
I'm gonna just start timer when both Pokemon are out instead of before.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, we have an extra 2 buffer minutes, but still.
Both get ready to go. What's the opening gambit? Drilled out weak.
Okay, Earthquake. It does a pretty good chunk.
Gonna go for
Seeing
the roar.
Terrifying roar.
Vance wants this to go on his terms. Are we gonna get... Oh, we got the
Oh, unfortunate.
big boy. So, technically we did get our leads here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hmm.
Vance is a little worse for wear, but what do you do if you're Vance? We haven't seen Rock Slide, and it looks like we're seeing a potential switch.
Hmm.
I guess this Tyranitar just doesn't have Rock Slide.
Trainers switching Pokemon.
Yeah, because we've seen Fire Blast, Pursuit, and Roar, and Earthquake, I think.
We're gonna switch into the Duck. Duck's gonna take the hit, not too bothered by it.
This is a good switch.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's much that Dragonite can do to this Porygon 2, outside of a Lucky Freeze.
Yeah. And the thing is that if Vance wanted to, he could go for the Toxic and then just wait it out and then switch back to T-Tar and
Absolutely.
probably not have any problems.
We're going to see Thunder come out here. It hits, but no paralysis. Substitute, okay. Maybe expecting a switch? Either way, that will protect from status.
They're both hanging tough.
Hmm.
So, yeah, Phoenix is in a weird spot here. You kind of have to break that substitute.
Yeah.
Diverted to the substitute.
It's gotta go. And there it goes.
Used up.
Porygon 2 with substitute is an interesting strategy that I hadn't considered. It's very slow, so it doesn't make as good use of it as a faster Pokemon would, but it can still block status, which is useful.
Yeah, and the way
And it
Vance
looks
plays Porygon, it can drop a lot of substitutes.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, paralysis.
There we go. That is what Phoenix has been going for this entire time. So paralysis gives you a 25% chance to not hit, and you are extremely slow. Everything's going to outspeed you.
Yeah.
They go into battle mode.
Yeah, that is Dragonite's job done, switching out.
Pokeball.
I agree with that, because Dragonite can be saved for later on in the game.
Rejoining the battle. It restored its HP.
So what is Miltank going to do here?
What impact will
Maybe
this
just
Pokemon
fire off body
have
slams
on
and hope
the
for paralysis?
Hmm. Yeah.
battle? What's this? That was a glancing
It's not going
blow.
to do too much, and Leftovers is going to heal, so this is going to be a very long battle.
Well, we've got 8 minutes. This cow's gonna get some nice Toxic.
Wearing the bow down appears to be the
Yeah,
plan.
that's going to help Porygon 2, because it's not going to do much this game, so Toxic will play the battle for it.
Is unfolding.
Help.
Okay. What was this?
Like Neff's comment in the chat, this game is getting toxic.
Yeah, Toxic's a bit underrated. Even by me, I think. I usually favor Thunder Wave, because I usually do more offensive Pokemon, but if you're running a bulky team, Toxic is very useful.
Oh yeah.
Sparks are flying from both competitors. They're ready to go.
Earthquake. Maybe predicting Tyranitar to switch in.
Maybe.
That did little damage.
It's going to do less than Body Slam.
Ah.
Ah, see, that full paralysis, that can really mess you up. It's still about even.
The commands are made.
I'm gonna go for the body slam again.
What's next?
It's not gonna do much.
Will we see Porygon 2 recover?
I would imagine so.
Nope. It's
Oh,
Nope.
full paralysis. So that is a huge opening. That is going to allow Phoenix to KO this Porygon 2.
Is this the first time
Alright.
we've seen the duck go down?
Oh yeah, for sure. Pretty sure. So we
Well,
saw
Phoenix
Ice
won
Beam.
the first round.
Oh,
So I guess
yeah,
it
you're right.
had to have gone down.
You're right.
I didn't remember it.
Me neither.
The duck it has such a presence when it's on the field.
You just expect it to always be alive.
Yeah, it's like, can this thing die? No, it can't.
Oh, it's Starmie.
Alright, so Starmie's coming out. This is a good switch. Starmie's Hydro Pump might be able to KO Miltank from this range. Oh, we're going for Psychic though.
What's this?
Might as well.
That's it. Whoa, that was close.
That's going to give Miltank a chance to set up Rain.
Set up Rain once more. Absolute.
This cow.
This cow put in a lot of work.
I can't believe it. I've never considered Rain Dance on Miltank. What a cool strategy.
Yeah, I like seeing unique stuff like this come out.
For sure.
So, what will be the next Pokemon? Okay.
Expecting to see Dragonite here.
The Pokemon emerges
There it is.
from the Pokeball.
Our boy Guardfield.
Oh, it's poison.
Guard field.
Will it be okay? The rain continues to fall.
Like, you have 10 characters for a nickname. So, like, not even going for full Garfield, just going for Guardfield. It's pretty good.
Guardfield. Yeah, intentional choice.
They go into battle mode.
Oh,
How's that?
alright, we get the Psychic.
That did little damage.
Have we seen Psychic drop special defense at all?
No, it is a 10% chance, but it has not worked out even a single time. Kacey, Psychic cannot confuse. It can drop special defense.
They're both hanging tough.
So what do? I guess if you're Vance, there's not much choice.
They're ready to go.
Just have to Psychic and pray.
Extreme Speed. It's an interesting choice here. But it's gonna work.
It picks up the KO. Yeah, Extreme Speed is a good move on Dragonite. Dragonite has the highest base attack in the game, tied with Tyranitar. So that's gonna hurt.
The Pokemon have been chosen.
Alright, this isn't looking good for Vance.
The Pokeball opens to reveal the Pokemon.
We still have Rain, and Guardfield has Hydro Pump.
Pokemon.
Yeah, unless Tyranitar avoids the Hydro Pump, which it does have a 20% chance to do.
True.
But we haven't seen Rock Slide, so I don't know if Tyranitar can actually beat this Dragonite.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we are never going to know.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Wow, what a surprise.
That settles this battle. And there goes the
So Phoenix pulls it out.
Yeah, that is gonna be Phoenix moving on to the next round. Just update the bracket here.
Alright, so we're going to prepare for our next match, and we will catch up with you soon.
This battle will be conducted under Prime Cup rules.
Okay.
Alright, we are back. I am joined by Neff.
Hello.
Alright, Neff, so I assume you saw our Rain Cow of the last match. What do you
Yeah,
think about
I
these teams here?
Well, obviously we're having a Gen War here, so...
Oh no. Banned. Banned. Gray wins. Alright, but this is an interesting lead. Weezing is very physically defensive, and so is Cloyster.
Yeah.
So what are we going to see them do? We actually see Spikes. That is not a
Ooh.
commonly used move in our tournaments.
Yeah.
It's scattered
It does add that
all around.
damage once he switches around too.
For sure. That is going to punish both Executor and Jolteon.
A hot battle
Alright, yeah, that
is
Sludge Bomb is not going to do much. It is physical this generation, and Cloyster's physical defense is very high. Potential switch here. Gray.
They're eyeing each other
I
with
didn't pay attention to what each nickname corresponded to, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
returning to its Pokeball.
All of Gray's Pokemon are nicknamed very uniquely.
Oh, it's
Yes.
Executor.
Okay, this is a
Oh,
This is an interesting switch because Exeggutor does not want to take poison and does not want to take this Fire Blast either.
Yeah.
But it won't have to.
Ooh.
Lucky miss. Now it is threatening that Exeggutor, or the Wheezing with
Yeah.
Psychic.
I was kind of excited to see that Fire Blast take out the Exeggutor, though.
Yeah, it would have survived it, but that would have been a rude switch in. So what do you do if you're Jabbie here? Jabbie has an Exeggutor of their own, so do we see the switch into that?
Oh, it's Exeggutor!
We do. Jabbie with the Egg Boys.
The Pokemon got a rude greeting
But
from
the
those-
damage right there from the spikes.
Yeah, could come into play.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Alright, so what do you do here? Does Exeggutor have anything that threatens Exeggutor?
I don't think so. We'd have to see what they decided to go with.
Unless they both explode. Or maybe one of them gets a sleep powder off? I don't know.
They're eyeing each other warily.
I know Cat's gotta be enjoying this. Oh yeah, we do see the sleep powder come out. Will it hit?
Ooh.
Sleep powder. Uh-oh.
It
it's
does.
asleep. Ah,
Egg Boys
it
are
can't move.
rip asleep.
Yeah, especially with that damage, that could be a slight disadvantage.
Oh yeah. And now if you switch out to proc Sleep Claws, you're just gonna take spikes damage, so.
Can't be moved.
Gonna stay in, tank Psychic.
A massive explosion.
Oh, immediate wake up.
Great hit.
Really?
And the explosion.
Flat.
Alright. I guess the only thing that can kill Exeggutor is Exeggutor.
So we don't have any trees left.
No, all the trees are burned down. Okay. Well, now we have no trees. We have Jolteon and Wheezing versus Hoister and Tyranitar.
The trainer hasn't issued a command. What will be next? Oh, it's
It is
Jabbie.
commentary. It is me, Richard, and Neff.
It stepped right out onto the...
Okay, so is this a Cloyster or the Tyranitar?
Oh, it's
That's going to be important. It is the Tyranitar.
Ooh.
It's a fierce battle.
Okay, so this could be bad for Jabbie if this Tyranitar has Earthquake, which is a common
Yeah.
move. Yeah, we see it. And it looks like Tyranitar
Hang on.
has
Outspeeds.
Quick Claw, maybe?
It hung on by the skin of its teeth.
Wow. Critical hit brings it down immediately.
So Jabbie was playing the game of roar and get the other one out, then sink it.
Look, I've got a lot on the go here.
Hasn't issued a
Alright, well, we see Gray take round one.
That was a quick one. How long was that?
That was under 6 minutes.
I guess I must have missed that because my overlay is still showing that it's going. What happened?
Oh, Gray took the first round.
Well, okay.
Is there a desync?
I guess so.
Alright.
We'll have to restart the thing.
Alright,
We'll be right back, everybody.
yeah.
Okay. So for those of you who were watching the stream, what you saw is not what happened. I apparently desynced somehow because instead of that Jolteon hanging on with 4 HP, that T-Tar got a crit Earthquake, I believe it was, and
Yes.
they finished the match very shortly after. So since Neff saw that and Richard saw that and our two players saw that, that's what we are counting. So Gray took the first match, which means if this next match also goes in Gray's favor, then we'll be moving on to the next set of the bracket. But that is to be determined. So without further ado, here we go. Back to our casters.
Reset the timer.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Do it.
Alright, well, we saw that first game go not well for Jabbie. Well, you and I saw it. The rest of the
Yeah,
world, they'll
yeah.
never know. But,
They won't get to see that awesome earthquake.
exactly. The Earthquake of the Century. So, if I'm Jabbie, I think you might have to switch your lead here.
Yeah.
That Wheezing lead did not accomplish much, and pretty much just set up for failure.
Maybe we'll get a double Egg Boys start, and we can
More
just have an
exploding
explosion.
I like this. I feel like Exeggutor is the only Pokemon in this match.
This free battle is about to get underway. This battle will
Looks
be
like we've had a
conducted
switch of
under
venue
Prime
as
Cup
well.
rules.
At least we get to see a different stage for this one, too.
To answer fake news in the chat, the Unknowns and the Cocoons are rental Pokemon. I have no idea. I don't know what their DVs are. Okay, so this is a much better lead for Jabbie.
Yeah.
This threatens that Cloyster very strongly. Just gonna fire off the Thunderbolt.
Oh, and the Cloister's down already.
One hit.
Yeah, that is a strong hit.
Two quit. Will this turn into a one-sided
So if you want to get rid of the Jolteon again, you have to send out Tyranitar, because otherwise you're stuck with Wheezing. Well, no. Jabbie's the one.
Yeah, Gray has the Exeggutor, which could
Yeah.
put Jolteon to sleep potentially.
Yeah, that's true.
The trainer hasn't issued a command.
Really depends on what you expect this Jolteon to have. Jolteon's very versatile.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Tyranitar.
We haven't seen much from Jolteon either, so...
Alright, so hopefully this earthquake doesn't break time and space.
Far from certain. The commands are made.
Okay, we see Thunder Wave. That is a very useful support move here.
Yeah. Because Tyranitar doesn't have the ground typing either, which negates all of that.
Can't move.
Absolutely. And it gets fully paralyzed on turn 1.
Oh,
That is a free turn for Jabbie.
Okay.
Strong showing here from Jabbie after that first round.
yeah.
See Hidden Power. A critical hit too!
Wait, so what typing does that hidden power have then?
I would assume water. Most Jolteon run water to hit Steelix.
Okay.
It's a fierce battle.
The Earthquake coming out, not breaking the game, hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the stream. Everything's
I'm still
okay.
good.
Just gotta be sure.
Earthquake, Streamquake.
Seeing a switch come out from Gray here.
Here comes the
Doesn't want to see that hidden power again.
Now, if that hidden power was bugged, this Jolteon or this Exeggutor is not going to be happy about that. But
Yeah.
I would bet money on water. Yeah, that seems to be.
Yeah.
Now, this does allow Jolteon to potentially paralyze this Exeggutor as well, which
Yeah.
having your whole team paralyzed is not good. That can open the door for Jabbie to just sweep. Oh,
A psychic blast.
I'm guessing
I-
Roar came out there because Jolteon definitely outspeeds everything.
Yeah.
Sort of like Electrode.
What Pokemon will appear next?
Are we going to see double Egg Boys again? Or are we going to see Gen Wars come out?
They're ready to go. Oh, it's Exeggutor.
It's... Oh no. Cat's influence has spread too far.
Well, let's just global warming the whole thing.
Both get ready to go.
Alright, who gets the first hit? We see Alfred
Ooh.
getting sleep powder.
Sleep powder.
That's dangerous.
Uh-oh, it fell asleep. It's fast asleep and can't be moved.
Alright, so what do you do if you're Gray here?
This battle.
All you have is this Exeggutor and a paralyzed Tyranitar. And it looks like we're seeing the switch.
The trainer
So
switches
Tyranitar
over.
has to come in. It really needs Exeggutor to sleep for a long time to get anything done.
Yeah.
Pokemon is rejoining the
Because
Or maybe it's-
we've only seen the earthquake so far.
That's true.
It's
Maybe it's just gonna bank on Exeggutor exploding, but I don't see that happening.
Switched out Pokemon fair. It woke up.
Alright, we see the wake up from Exeggutor
Mm-hmm.
and the Giga Drain. That's gonna hurt.
Giga Drain. A powerful blow.
Oh, hanging in there. So what does Tyranitar come back with? Flamethrower.
A sharp attack. It's super effective.
Ooh, strong hit.
Yeah.
Both hanging tough.
So Tyranitar is effectively fainted here. Like,
Yeah.
paralyzed 4 HP, I don't see it too big a comeback.
But we at least got boiled eggs out of it.
That's true, we did. So it looks like this might go to round 3. It's too early to say, but Jabbie's got some momentum here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be pretty hard for Gray to KO Exeggutor with Exeggutor.
What will be next?
Unless you roll that explosion out the door.
Yeah, I guess, but if you explode your last Pokemon, that's kind of it for you.
Yeah.
Stun Spore.
Ooh.
Okay. That could actually help turn things around.
Yeah. Because now you've
Sleep
got
powder.
both of them stunned now, don't you?
We're just seeing spores all over the place, but that one missed.
The white hot battle continues.
You know, I think Explosion here, Jabbie would just end this game.
Yeah.
So we saw it take out the Exeggutor last time.
Eyeing each other warily.
The deliberation here.
We're going for Sleep Powder, and possibly a Quick Claw on the Exeggutor?
Uh-oh, it's
Alright.
Ooh.
It's fast asleep and
Get the
ready
sleep.
to be moved. How will this
So we're all
battle
afflicted with something.
battle?
Although the Paralyzed Exeggutor is much more spry than the sleeping one.
Yeah.
Look at him kick.
All you gotta do is pray that, as Jabbie, that you don't get that paralyze this turn.
Get ready to go. Ah, it can't
See the
move.
sleepy boy here? And the explosion.
Massive explosion. A heavy hit.
Poor planet Earth. And that will do it for round 2. have a
There go our
tied
trees
game.
again.
Unbelievable. They both go down.
Alright, we're going into round 3 with the stadium completely cleared.
Neat.
This is cool. We've had both games go to the 3rd round.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do next.
Hit try again, please.
So Gray won the first one and Jabbie won the second one, which means we're going to round 3.
Should be exciting.
Oh yeah, I wanted to pop in and do some commentating between matches. Because I got
Sure.
to watch that one as a spectator, and let me tell you something.
The timeline did not crash this time.
Nothing gets me going quite like finishing a match with explosion. Especially confirming it with sleep.
Yeah, first
Like,
you gotta put it to sleep.
Hold still while I do this.
Just wait a second.
This is very good.
And it's a good thing that Jabbie was able to get that out with paralysis too.
So what do you lead with now? I don't think that Gray can lead with Cloyster again. That's too risky.
No.
Battle is about to get underway. This battle will be conducted
We
under
could
prime
see an Egg Boys lead on both sides.
Just get rid of him right away. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
There it is.
One. This better not be a Cloyster or Tyranitar.
Oh, it's Cloyster. Okay. So that's threatening for both ends. Cloyster has that Ice Beam potentially, but Giga Drain could also come out. We see spikes.
Okay.
I don't know if this is worth it.
It scattered spikes.
Well, I mean, it's a small setup that you can get, but that's the least it'll do.
Okay, we see Sleep Powder, so Cloyster is shut down for now.
That little nap will certainly make the action one-sided. It's fast asleep.
Gonna stay in?
Be moved.
I don't know about this.
A
Oh,
furious
okay.
attack.
We see Psychic.
I thought Jabbie had Giga Drain.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Possibly just predicting a switch, but... Either way, the next move should KO. Seeing maybe
Revealing the switch.
Yeah, Cloister Sleeping does look strange. What do we see come in here? We see the eggs. A classic matchup.
So, does this mean we get to see another explosion?
Possibly. It's also possible that Gray's baiting out the explosion to switch into Cloister or Tyranitar to take it.
Yeah.
So you can't put another Pokemon to sleep. So... the options for Jabbie here are...
They prepare for battle. What's next?
At the same time, it looks like Gray's Exeggutor either is not packing Explosion or has not revealed it yet. So it can't do much to this Exeggutor.
Although I can appreciate that he turned around and used Sleep Powder Bat.
Seeing another switch. Okay, just putting it to sleep for a Tyranitar to come in. It's a good play. Oh! Cloister. Okay, was not expecting that.
So this is this... It's nap time?
I guess so. I'm sure everyone's entertained by these two sleeping Pokemon.
Okay, so does Egg Boys wake up with the Giga Drain? Oh.
It does. With Psychic, that should do it.
Oh, dang.
That was good. There it is. Knockout.
So basically we're back to square one with the way it was before.
Yeah, more or less. It looks like Gray is struggling to deal with this Exeggutor.
Yeah.
Planned for everything but the Pokemon that he himself brought.
Yeah. Wait.
Pokemon have been chosen.
Alright,
Pokemon
back to
appear
double
with
trees.
pride. The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. This battle's outcome is still far from certain. Both get ready to go.
Everyone's favorite.
What'll it do? Oh, that's a miss.
Sleep Powder?
We just see Sleep Powder all over the field, and nobody hits.
Oh.
No one's tired after that nap.
A hot battle is unfolding. The commands are made.
Oh, we see a Quick Claw maybe? Or maybe it's a Speed Tie, that seems likely.
Uh-oh, it fell asleep. It's fast asleep and can't be moved.
One sleep?
That little nap will certainly make the action one-sided.
So what do you do if you're Gray here? Do you stay in? You switch to maybe take the Explosion? But then if you switch, you could take a Giga Drain. It's risky, no matter what you do.
Yeah. See, that's...
Oh. I'm seeing a switch out from Jabbie.
The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Weezer.
Get some chip damage from Spikes.
Right out onto Spikes.
This will probably force Exeggutor out, because that Sludge Bomb is going to KO.
Yeah.
Pokemon
But does Weezing have anything to deal with Tyranitar? Question.
Revealing moves. I didn't quite catch that. There was
Bold
a Psychic
strategy.
and...
I think
Yeah.
it's Psychic, Giga Drain, maybe we've seen Sleep Powder, but I didn't see the last one. It didn't look like it had Explosion, I don't think.
Oh, it's
Mm.
Tyranitar.
And the Fire Blast. This will be resisted.
What's next? That did little damage.
Even with the crit, it's not a lot of damage.
Yeah.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Right, seeing Flamethrower. That's a good call, because Weezing's special defense is pretty low. Okay. So Jabbie has Explosion on Exeggutor and Weezing. Question is, did she find a way to put it on Jolteon?
That would be interesting.
That would be cheating.
But would you be upset by it?
No.
Exactly.
If only there was a tutor that could teach Jolteon Explosion.
Add to the game immediately.
Okay.
Okay, we see the hidden power water coming out here.
Mmm.
Tyranitar hanging on. It's the earthquake that broke the game.
But is that hanging in there enough?
Nope. Jolteon
For
is
the Egg
down.
Boys.
Okay, so this is close. And you know what's worse about this is we have 2 Exeggutor and Jabbies can't explode to end the game anymore without Jabbie losing. So this
Yeah.
is going to be a bit of a drag.
It's down to the last Pokemon now. Uh-oh, it took damage as soon as it appeared. One Pokemon faces 2 now. There's the attack.
That was strong.
Oh, Flamethrower.
There, Giga Drain. Yes, it's a hit. Oh, and down it goes.
All right,
That's
we're
a
seeing
little bit.
2 trees left, and it looks
One
like
Pokemon remains.
Gray's tree is asleep.
The next Pokemon
So who's gonna get hit by global warming first?
Pokemon is rejoining the battle. This is the last Pokemon. It's just one-on-one now.
Yeah, so if Jabbie explodes, that's an automatic loss for Jabbie. Just to
Yeah.
make that clear. I don't even know if Stadium 2 will allow it,
Get ready
but
to go. It woke up.
okay. We see Alfred wake up and go for the sleep powder. And it hits.
Uh-oh, it fell asleep. It's fast asleep and can't be moved. That little nap will certainly make the action one-sided.
Egg Boy's in a rough spot here.
Yeah.
Needs to wake up and
Go into
put the
battle.
other Exeggutor to sleep, but that's not happening this turn.
Can't move.
Seeing Giga Drain
Oh, dang.
What's this? It's not very effective.
closing in.
The heated action continues. The commands are made. What now?
And the Psychic, not quite enough.
Oh, that was weak.
It woke up.
Woke up. What's next?
I can't believe this.
Are you? What?
There's a
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
I can't be quiet about that. Like, really? Is this what we're doing?
Oh no. Grizz in chat spamming explosion.
This is.
Do it if you're
slow
cool.
burn.
Yeah.
I don't think Stadium 2 will allow you to sleep for more than 3 turns, so I don't see Egg Boys coming back from this without Brits all over the place.
still snoozing.
Well, I mean, Egg Boys doesn't have Stomp, does it?
The berry to restore its HP.
No.
Yeah.
Both hanging tough. They go into battle poses.
This is a fitting end.
How's that? It's not very effective.
It's possible that Egg Boys could turn this around
It still won't
if
wake
it
up.
puts Alfred to sleep right away again.
Yeah.
Hot battle is
That's the worst part. We could actually see a Giga Drain off. Although Giga Drain's locked to like 8 power points.
Woke up.
See Alfred wake up.
What's this?
Mm.
Uh-oh, it fell asleep.
Egg
Oh.
Boys.
Ah,
Time for Egg Boys to sleep now.
Oh.
how will this nap affect
This is the
battle?
worst.
You thought Miltanks were bad.
It's fast asleep and can't be moved.
Ban Exeggutor. Just break Cat's heart.
A right hit. Oh, that was weak.
Do we get the Quick Claw Wake Up Sleep Powder? No, we do not. Alright.
Oh.
Now one more. That's a hit.
Well,
Alright.
I think Gray takes this one.
Very good show from both Gray and Jabbie.
Yeah,
Very amusing.
Jabbie was kind of stuck in that corner without being able to use Explosion.
Yeah. Letting Jolteon take the Earthquake was definitely a mistake.
Yeah.
But very good games. Very entertaining. Looks like we have one more match for the round 1 bracket.
Our mystery contestant.
Who will that be?
We'll be right back, and you'll find out. Okay. Introduce yourselves whenever.
All right, folks, we are back. Slight technical difficulties, but it's Richard and myself, the boy you know as Grizz. We are here to be commentating this last entry bracket match.
Yep, we have Pies versus our Dark Horse Stang.
Now, there's some funny business here because Rob got some conflicting info. See, he thought Shock was going to be our Dark Horse, but it turns out we pulled a little switcherino on him.
We had many entrants for this tournament that had to drop out, and Rob unfortunately got some information wrong. But yeah, we have Stang here versus Pies, and this is not a good lead for Stang.
No, this is a rough opener. You know, Machamp may be strong, and he may have 4 arms, but it ain't enough to yank the crown off of Slowking.
It's true.
So Slowking not only has the crown, but he's gonna take the belt too if Machamp stays in.
We see Machamp stay in and meditate.
That's
Unexpected. And we finally see the Psychic drop the special defense.
Yeah,
I don't think
for
it
the
matters.
first time in what, 7 matches?
Yeah. Rain Dance?
That's an interesting move.
Are we gonna see another situation like Miltank?
Maybe.
What is happening in this tournament?
I mean, that Lapras is probably gonna come in on the rain, right?
So Machamp came in, he thought about things, he made it rain and he died. Okay, we have Beep Rinse, the Lapras.
So let's see what Stang does in this situation, because it's 2 bulky water types facing each other down in the rain.
We do see Thunder
Okay.
come out.
Lapras packing Thunder. Ooh, and got the paralysis.
Okay, this is spicy.
The poison will steadily weaken the victim.
Alright.
Restore HP with some leftovers.
I don't think Lapras got Heal Bell in this gen, so it's gonna be stuck with that Toxic.
Yeah. And we've banned Rest, so there's no way for that to be removed. I know that Piloswine doesn't have Heal Bell, so...
No, most assuredly not. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Oh, it's like Pies had to take a little peek there, forgot what his moves were.
I
That's okay.
sent you all cards! Alright, well, Thunder taking out that Slowking.
But the other two, that Ursaring in particular is going to be a little dangerous for Lapras, I think.
Bring out a new Pokemon.
For sure. Ursaring
Like-
has done really well in our tournaments.
Houndoom is definitely not coming out. There's no way. You don't put that dog in the rain. So let's see that
I agree.
Ursaring. I'm gonna put $5 on the table and says it's going to use Return.
The heated
Yeah, that
$5.
makes sense. It could Dynamic Punch.
It
But-
could.
I don't know if Pies is willing to go that risky. See
Oh, but
Thunder.
Lapras outsped. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder if it has Quick Claw.
That
Oh,
or
we
maybe
do
there was a
see
speed-
Dynamic.
Oh, he is going for the big D punch and lands it. Ooh,
Incredible.
brutal. All right. So Are they in a speed tie? Does Lapras have Quick Claw? Or is Ursaring just that slow? We'll find out.
Interesting to note that we didn't see a water move come out from Lapras. We're just seeing Thunder.
Yeah, it gets off the Thunder through Confusion, though. A solid hit with another Paralysis.
This Lapras is not messing around.
No, it is doing work with a capital every letter. And the return is not enough.
Are both Pokemon running out of steam?
Okay, so Machamp... I doubted it at first, but I guess I shouldn't have.
Yeah, he set up. The Meditate was a weird opener.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was up with that one, but he thought about the rain, and that made it happen, so I guess I won't question it.
Ride that surf!
See Surf.
Stang has an interesting concept here.
Oh, knockout!
Also interesting to note that the Lapras and the Piloswine both share a type. So, and Ice-type is not very defensive. So there are a number of things on, future competitors' teams that could hit it pretty well on that Ice-type.
Absolutely.
So whether or not Stang comes through in this best of 3, it may be a little tough to sustain a winning streak.
Alright, well, Pie's revealing the entire moveset.
I honestly don't know if there's much that Houndoom could do to Piloswine, because it is pretty bulky, and it's more than likely just going to nail it with an Earthquake.
Well, don't forget, Piloswine is weak to fire.
Oh, that's right, because ground is neutral to fire.
Exactly.
Or fire is neutral to ground, rather.
So, it'll be up to Houndoom to 1-hit KO. Sub-Oinker here.
This match has come down to the wire.
It's nice to see that Stang appreciates the lore of the server.
Looks like. Is Flamethrower enough?
There's the shot.
Let's see. I don't know that it would be. It is
No.
not. Now, is Earthquake enough? It may be.
Earthquake. That had to hurt.
Let's see here.
Down it goes.
It is, yep. And the pig puts the dog to shame. You heard it here first, folks. Pig, new man's best friend.
I'd say so.
Alright. That was a solid match.
Absolutely. I'd like to see more of what Machamp can do.
Yeah, I'd like to see what other 2 moves that Machamp is packing. What else is
Meditate's
he,
interesting.
what else is he hiding in that Speedo?
Oh boy. Hopefully we see some spikes come out from Machamp.
Alright. Not sure that there's... I hope none of them picked the Metapod, Kakuna, or Unknown. Because it seemed like they were thinking there for a moment.
Well, you still gotta choose your leads.
Get underway. This
Even so.
Alright, who do we have here?
Alright,
Deep
so
Rinse.
Stang opens with the Lapras this time. Ooh.
Okay. This is probably not a good matchup for Slowking here.
This, interestingly enough, this Lapras is threatening to all 3 of Pie's Pokemon.
That's true. Lapras is an unexpected pick here, but pretty good. Just gonna go for the Thunder right away.
I mean, it can't wait for its 4-armed meteorologist to come in and help it.
It hits, and that's even more than half on that
Yeah,
Slowking.
that's intense. And Slowking is even more specially bulky than Slowbro.
Absolutely. Have to wonder about the stat experience here.
Indeed.
But that Leftovers does bring it up above half. And it's switching out.
This Pokemon is switching out.
Who do you want to switch into a Thunder?
It's got to be Ursaring. You know, you can't bring.
No, we
brought
see
in the Houndoom.
Houndoom. I don't know about this.
That's a ballsy move.
No,
It avoids
Well,
the Thunder.
He got the free switch at least.
What can he
With
do
the
with
Thunder
it?
Miss.
He's revealed his entire moveset, and he's not a Sunny Beamer, so
No.
this
so-
Lapras is not being threatened that hard.
combat in space.
Lapras looks rather nonplussed.
Oh, he's bringing out the sun.
Oh, interesting.
He's not a sunny beamer, but he does
But-
bring the sun. We
Oh.
see Whirlpool.
But that dog is not going anywhere now.
You are staying right here.
Stang said stay. So let's see. So Lapras' Thunder is even less accurate, and its Water Stabs do less damage.
Oh,
But-
actually, we did not restart the timer. But that's all right. We'll let this one run its course.
This is an interesting strat from Pies. So Houndoom can take the Surf, and if it can land the another flamethrower or a Fire Blast, it should put this Lapras to rest.
Yeah, unexpected turnaround. Stang's definitely got some moves here.
Yeah, okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Gotta wait for the timeline to stabilize.
Oh, just barely.
Just enough.
Alright, so Houndoom put in some work, but overall Pies is at a deficit here. That Slowking took a Thunder, and Houndoom is down.
And we've also seen that Ursaring cannot outspeed Lapras.
Yeah, that was strange. I don't know what's going on with that.
And that must be a stat XP thing.
Yeah, did you train this bear? Who trained this bear?
So let's see. Stang can blast the Slowking with another Thunder, but it's very unlikely to land.
Oh yeah, and Sunlight I think it drops to 50%. We see Perish Song?
That's yucky.
Unexpected.
That's a yucky move.
Perish Song and it immediately dies. That's interesting. It doesn't have to worry about switching out, it's dead.
So, what will be the next Pokemon?
So with Whirlpool and Perish, Stang was actually running a pseudo Perish Trapper.
That's interesting. And now we see Machamp?
Machamp with HP Bug, maybe?
This is interesting
But
because
this Slowking's in a rough spot, yeah.
yeah, you have to switch out eventually, and what are you gonna switch to? That bear is threatened. Stang making some plays.
Yeah, this is spicy.
And even worse, the sun is up, so Slowking's water moves are gonna be weakened if it uses them.
Oh, that's a miss.
Oh, no present for you.
There's the shot.
Oh, so wait,
That worked perfectly. The sunlight has
Did,
gotten weaker.
did somebody give Stang the Machop from last tournament?
With the harder sunlight softening, the
I
battle
guess.
conditions appear to be changing.
Maybe there was some
Oh.
inspiration there.
Oh, you know what? Maybe.
Defense curl. I don't think that's gonna help you, bud.
Ugh,
Ah, it raised
I don't like the look of that Machamp orb.
Alright, well, Machamp is down, but
Go.
it's Slowking is forced to switch. So Subwinker has time to do something.
There's only one Pokemon left to come out.
I mean, Stang, it was a good try, but Metronome Machamp isn't as good as our last tournament made it look.
Pokemon
Yeah, you're no Shock Slayer, that's for sure.
down is one. A hot battle is unfolding.
So we got the pig versus the pink thing.
Yeah, Slowking definitely has to switch. Okay, maybe it doesn't have to switch.
Interesting.
That was a glancing blow.
I wonder why.
A
Just to get some chip damage in, I guess.
Yeah, preserve Ursaring, I guess.
Ooh,
And that's huge.
that's a little more than a chip. That's a chunk.
Yeah.
2-0. Oh, it collapsed.
The king has been dethroned, and now it is time for the bear to assume the crown.
Pokemon remain.
The dog couldn't handle the pig. Let's see if the bear can. It is one of its natural predators, after all.
It's true. Return's gonna deal a lot of damage here, or even Dynamic Punch if Pies decides to go with that.
Or Earthquake.
Yeah, it's got a lot of options. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
well, there's Piloswine's Earthquake.
The
With
crit?
a crit! Oh, no!
Oh my god!
Oh, and Stang
Was
just
that-
steals it!
Quick Claw crit Earthquake?
Oh!
Scopelands.
Okay, so
This is
it
the ultimate pig.
outsped.
Stang just robbed Pies.
Oh, he's such a good boy.
Absolutely heisted.
Stang. Unbelievable.
Stang just stung Pies. Oh, that was ruthless. An unexpected turnaround, making this 2-0. And actually the only opener bracket that did not go for all 3 matches.
Yeah, what a shock.
Woof.
Alright, so... Wow. Just absolutely brutal. I guess we'll be heading into the next round here.
Yep, we're headed back to the bracket. We will catch up with you soon. Okay, we are back with our next round, Kacey versus Phoenix. So, because we missed out on Kacey's round 1, we have some extra time in this tournament, so we have opted to make the semifinals best 2 out of 3. So, Richard and I are going to get into that.
Alright, I'm excited to see Casey's team. And they're getting right into it.
And I promise I will get the timer working this time.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I forgot about that. We see the return of Kiss Me, Casey's Needle King from, what was it, November?
Yeah. I remember this Pokemon.
It put in work.
Let's see what it can do.
Alright, Miltank is faster here, gonna get off the Earthquake. Miltank is deceptively fast. It's like base 100, which is crazy. Ooh, unfortunate miss.
Not looking good.
That's a bad lead. I don't know what Kacey can do here.
Okay.
Gonna switch out. Okay, we see egg moves, frowny face. Yeah, Chansey's pretty bulky, even with physical hits. Like, it didn't take that much.
Yeah. I mean, Blissy's just too much, but Chansey is still permitted within our tournaments.
Yeah, Chansey's a little less bulky in all areas. It's also less powerful. Oh my gosh, that critical
Good lord.
hit. But you can see, it still survived that.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
And it does have the leftovers. So
Yeah,
if
that'll
this
help.
paralysis goes, then Kacey might be back at full.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, it outspeeds too, right. Oh!
Okay, getting back in there. And the paralysis. Kacey's back in this.
Yep.
Now, Chansey does need to be wary because that body slam could just paralyze her right back.
Yeah.
See,
Seismic Toss.
Dealing 50 damage per turn. So that's going to take a while before it KOs, but it's reliable damage.
So no paralysis.
That body slam's tacking on a lot. The paralysis is important though because it will back in if finish Miltank off.
Gonna go for the Psychic. Maybe
Psychic,
hoping for the special
okay.
defense?
Ooh, keep hoping.
But no dice. Guess that move's only reserved for Stang.
Yeah, Stang knows what's up. See Chansey hanging on here. Okay, healing himself back up. This Chansey's putting in work.
Yeah,
I was underestimating it first, but
bit of a slow burn against the Miltank, but it seems to be existing.
it's working, yeah. Miltank with the doesn't have leftovers, so Chansey's healing. Miltank does have Milk Drink though, so this could potentially just be a stall war.
Yeah. Go with these lag spikes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Phoenix is a little bit thing's a little bit high. Oh, we see the seismic toss. Okay, so if Miltank gets fully paralyzed here, that's it.
Nope, it's gonna get the milk drink.
We're in this for the long haul.
And that's what the timer is for.
Yeah, yeah.
What's this? A light hit.
Maybe one of these two will crit and we'll see some action.
Can't move.
Unfortunately, seismic toss can't crit, so it'll have to be
Oh, right.
Phoenix, if anything.
The white hot battle continues.
So maybe another full paralysis or a crit body slam.
One of the two.
That did little damage. Uh-oh.
Oh,
All right.
Still immobilized.
Looks
Unfortunate
like-
for Phoenix, but I'm okay with it.
this Chansey's putting it in.
Hanging tough.
By the way, very excellent art that Rob picked out for Chansey.
I love it.
Mans are made.
It's great. Especially in comparison to the other two Pokemon. You got these epic beasts, and then this leg.
All right, so what could? I guess we'll have to see Dragonite, I would assume.
Yeah,
What is Alakazam going to do against Chansey?
it's a good point. But we'll find
Oh
out.
no, we do see Alakazam. Oh, that's right. The Dragonite is special as well. It's the Rain Dance Thunder Dragonite.
That's true. I mean, it does have extreme speed, but that's not going to do
Yeah.
much.
We're seeing Psychic here. Chansey's going to take that very well.
Right off.
Yeah.
I think this is going to show people how good Chansey is. Chansey has been very underutilized in our metagame. And it just shuts
Yeah.
down special attackers.
The heated action continues.
There are
Especially
ways
the
to deal
Thunder
with it,
Wave.
though. Oh yeah, see, I mean, if this Alakazam had something like Substitute, it would block that, and it would even survive a single Seismic Toss without the sub breaking.
What's next? A light
Going for Thunder Punch, I guess hoping for the paralysis chance.
It's a fierce battle. What's this? Hit. That
This Chansey has Seismic Toss, Soft Boiled, Thunder Wave. And what else?
Psychic.
Psychic. Oh, right.
Yeah.
do.
That's not going to work here.
That was a glancing blow.
Yeah, I guess it just
Yeah,
has to
so-
Seismic Toss its way to victory.
Yeah, I guess I can reveal a little bit. The reason that this Chansey is named Egg Moves, Frowny Face, is because Kacey forgot to breed Heal Bell onto it. So she was in a bit of a scramble for that fourth slot, which went to Psychic ultimately.
Oh, it's Dragonite.
Well, it seems to be putting in work regardless. It
Yeah,
hasn't needed Heal Bell.
What now?
yeah, it is avoided status at every step of the way. We see Guard Feel come in.
It's restored HP with some leftovers. How will this Pokemon
It's unbelievable, but this Chansey has turned everything around for Kacey. Kacey had a bad start, but Chansey just putting in so much work.
That
Yeah.
did little damage.
And look at that. Extreme Speed not even going to do it.
There's the attack.
Except if it hits again, would that take Chansey out?
I think so.
Oh, never mind. I forgot about leftovers.
But even if it does take Chansey out, everything's paralyzed now, so that Needle King is not going to have trouble coming in and cleaning up.
That's true.
Whoa! Extreme speed. Right.
Oh, yeah, it goes down. But yeah, this Chansey, unreal amounts of work put in by this cute little egg.
What Pokemon will appear next?
And we haven't seen Casey's Arcanine at all, and we've got Nidoking probably coming back out.
The Pokemon appear
Yep.
Yeah, we see Nidoking come back out. Nidoking has so much versatility with its coverage.
Very curious as to what it's going to use.
The commands are made.
Yeah, this is what I expected. Nidoking generally runs like Earthquake, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam. And we did see the Lovely Kiss. It's possible that Nidoking could be running something else, though. Nidoking has so many options. We do see it go down with that Hydro Pump, though.
Guardfield seems to have ignored their paralysis status.
There's only one
Yeah.
Pokemon left.
Hasn't been hit by it once. But it's the last Pokemon, right? Or no, they still have
We still have
Alakazam.
Alakazam, but Alakazam is also paralyzed, so that's going to be rough. Alakazam is also very low on health.
Yeah.
So even though it's a 2 versus 1, Kacey's more in this than it looks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think this is her signature Pokemon, right?
Oh yeah, Kacey loves Arcanine.
Be excited
What
to
can it
see
do
it do
against her?
well.
They're eyeing each other warily.
Got extreme
Okay.
speed.
What'll it do?
Seeing the battle of the speedy Pokemon here.
Oh, knockout.
That's good to know. Extreme speed is very useful.
Has only one Pokemon left for battle. This Pokemon is back for another go.
Oh yeah, Alakazam's not going to enjoy that. Alakazam very physically frail.
One now.
Does
It's a
Arcanine
major
get crunched?
Down to the wire.
It can learn Crunch, I believe. But Kacey going for Fire Blast.
Oh, style points.
Wow, strong showing from Kacey and that Chansey.
Absolutely.
So if you're Phoenix, you need to prepare for that Chansey in this round 2.
Yeah. And be thankful there is a round 2, because that wasn't originally going to be the case.
Yeah. I'm glad we're doing best 2 out of 3 though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a lot more interesting. Get my timer reset here. You think Kacey will lead with Nidoking again?
You know, I don't know, because everything outspeeds Nidoking. So it's a tough sell. The Alakazam is threatening, the Miltank outspeeds, and Guardfield can just Hydro Pump it away. So I think Kacey's going to be reliant on Chansey paralyzing the opponent before Nidoking comes out. Taking some time here. Alright.
Alright.
This free battle is about to get underway. This battle will be conducted under Prime Cup rules.
Sticking with the Nidoking for the lead.
Okay. Just gonna go with the same leads here. It's not all bad, because Kacey did have a rough miss with that Lovely Kiss.
Yeah. Earthquake is gonna hurt though.
A furious attack. Drilled a weakness.
So this better be worth it.
Hopefully it hits.
Close this hit.
Okay,
Yeah, there we
better
go.
luck this time.
Also, Nidoking does not look like it's trying to kiss anything. It just screams at the sky. The Miltank's like, you know what? It's time for a nap.
Ah, it can't move. What's this?
Casey's got an Earthquake of her own. But it's
Yeah,
not, going
not
to
too
do
much damage. Miltank very physically defensive.
Very thick.
So while Nidoking is pretty good, in this matchup particularly, it doesn't seem that effective. Switching it up for Thunderbolt here.
That did little damage.
Even so,
The white-hot battle
about the same as Earthquake, maybe even less.
Yeah, And isn't it less accurate?
No, Thunderbolt is 100% accuracy.
Oh, that was Thunderbolt. I thought it was Thunder.
Yeah. Alright, we see Milk Drink. Oh, just erasing all of that.
Stored its HP. How's that? A light hit.
Yeah, not too much work being put in from Nidoking this round, unfortunately.
From both competitors.
Yeah.
It did get that chip damage in, which was helpful, but that's less than you would hope for.
Trainer switching Pokemon.
And it's switching out.
Probably for the Chansey.
Yeah, I would expect as much.
Oh, it's Chansey.
Casey seems to really value the Nidoking. And this is probably a good idea.
For sure.
Because we already know that Chansey can survive this matchup.
Lands right off.
Yeah, with some luck. If it avoids the paralysis from Body Slam, that's super helpful.
What impact
Yeah.
does Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Let's see what
What
happens.
will it do?
No, not so lucky this
Oh.
time.
Hit.
Well, they're on even terms now.
It used Thunder Wave. It's gripped by
I think
paralysis.
that's much worse for Casey, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, they're both paralyzed, so...
Right, right.
We're flipping coins every turn!
Yeah, this is a much worse spot than the last round.
There's the attack.
Yeah, you're right. But it's gonna land the soft-boiled, so...
Okay, it's hanging in there.
Stored its HP.
There's potential here
They're both hanging
for Chansey to make this comeback, but it's gonna have to win so many coin flips. Oh, it's just switching out.
The Pokemon switch.
Not a bad idea.
Unless Phoenix went for Earthquake, in which case, very bad idea. But no, we're good.
Even Body Slam could be risky.
What's this? A light
Okay, no paralysis. So that wasn't a bad switch.
newly switched out Pokemon there.
The dog being here, not gonna screw around, just gonna go straight for the fire.
Yeah, that's the best play for sure.
Very
Doing a ton of
powerful.
damage. Ooh, it doesn't. That paralysis. This Earthquake is gonna hurt.
Maybe even kill. No, it's good. I don't know much about Arcanine's stats. We haven't seen a lot of it in previous tournaments.
It's bulky. Bulkier than you would think.
That's cool. So extreme speed here, not going to kill.
Yeah, Miltank is way too thick for that.
Gonna set up the rain dance!
Oh no!
Oh!
This cow is a meme.
This cow is good!
It is.
Hot battle is
It gets rain every time. Just barely survives and gets the rain. Okay, so that's gonna set up for Dragonite. That's risky. I don't see a way for Kacey to make it out of this one, because Chansey's so low on health, and Nidoking's also, like, what, half health?
Yeah. Well, they both have extreme speed. So, with selections like that, I think that's what Phoenix went for. So I'm wondering what Casey's gonna do. We're gonna see a switch? Probably not. He's gonna go for a move? Okay, extreme speed.
Yeah.
Go down swinging. Okay, they both go for extreme speed.
Alright, well, important information. Arcanine is faster than Dragonite. Now, is Nidoking faster than Dragonite? If so, Kacey might have a chance at this?
Yeah, this Nidoking does have Ice Beam, right?
It does.
Gonna go for the
Go for
Lovely
the
Kiss.
Lovely Kiss, okay.
This might be really, really smart.
Yeah.
Oh, and it is. Beautiful.
If Dragonite stays asleep, that could be huge.
Yeah.
How will this nap affect this battle?
How will this nap affect this battle?
Just gonna go for the switch.
Trainer switching Pokemon.
Probably a good call.
Yeah.
Unless Nidoking uses Earthquake, which would be 1,000 IQ play, but I don't. It's way too risky. Yeah, just gonna go for the Ice Beam.
There's the attack.
No freeze.
Low.
Yeah, that would have. Oh, that would have. Oh, I was thinking about that.
Same. I was wondering what was going to happen there, but yeah. So
Rain's gone
Nidoking
now,
in a
too.
bad spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna switch out here.
This Pokemon is
Casey making the bold place.
Yeah, I
It's
think
definitely
Chansey's
the
got a
right
better
play.
chance.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the right play.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's got some thickness left,
What'll it do?
and I mean special attack. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is very, very smart by Kacey.
Stored HP with some leftovers. What impact
So what options does Phoenix have here?
on the battle?
The best options Phoenix has is maybe get some special defense drops with Psychic. Keep the pressure on Chansey, or switch to Dragonite and maybe hit some extreme speeds, but
Dragonite also
It's-
has to wake up.
yeah. There's some hurdles to overcome for sure. Really banking on Psychic special defense drops.
The hit lands right off.
Even so, it's dealing so little damage.
How's that?
Gonna go for the Thunder Wave. Not a bad play at all.
Yeah, it's smarter to get some status here to any chance you can get to keep the Chansey alive.
Battle is
Right, and that will also benefit Nidoking. Nidoking will now outspeed.
Oh,
Here comes a Pokemon.
sometimes I'm wondering if the timer should reflect the lag.
Yeah, it's rough.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. Ah, it can't move. It restored HP with some leftovers. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare? It's fast asleep and can't be moved.
Guardfield still asleep. And Chansey healing up. I'm sure this is what Casey's been trying to go for the past few turns.
Restored its HP.
Yeah. So it's almost at full now, so now we can start doing something.
They're both hanging tough.
Yeah, Casey's in a great spot now.
It's still
As soon
If
as Garfield
only-
wakes up, I mean, Kacey has to hit it with the Thunder Wave, because otherwise it's not going to have any problems.
Oh, absolutely. Now, it will still bypass the slowness with extreme speed, but it will need those coin flips to survive, I think.
these Pokemon are equally
Yeah.
thick. There's plenty of fight left in both. of them.
Garfield, awake now.
Woke up. There
So let's see, 350 down to
Hit that one good.
233. That's not as much damage as you would like.
What'll it do? A light hit.
Yeah, but Chansey's not exactly packing heat. Just eggs.
Yeah.
Sparks are flying from
After leftovers, Chansey's dealing 39 damage per turn, so not a serious threat.
that did little damage.
Yeah, going for the Thunder Wave. This is important. That will set up for Nidoking.
It's ripped by paralysis.
Yeah,
Kacey making some really smart plays here.
The heated
yeah, using the Chansey to its absolute maximum potential.
It's gripped
Certainly.
by paralysis.
And buys it an extra turn here.
How's that? A light pack. The white-hot battle continues.
So Phoenix banking on this strategy of Dragonite with the Thunder and Hydro Pump and Rain. It is very cool and very interesting, but it's sort of biting it in this battle particularly. The special attacks are just going to bounce right off Chansey.
The hit lands
Yeah.
right off.
Chansey's working. Putting it in. Punching with those tiny little pink nub arms.
It's a fierce
And if Dragonite's fully paralyzed here, Chansey will actually end it. But looks like we're seeing the extreme speed come out.
What'll it do? Right.
And the Chansey's gonna go down.
Quick collapse.
I think that's okay. I think Casey's still got a really good case here.
One Pokemon left to come
Yeah.
out.
Alright, so we are almost at the end of our timer, but we're so low we're gonna play this one out.
Absolutely.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. It's down to the last Pokemon now.
This has been back and forth. I like this.
They're both
Yeah, this next turn is gonna determine how this finishes.
I wonder if Extreme Speed will knock this Nidoking out. I have my doubts.
I don't think it will. Yeah, I didn't think it would.
It hung in there. So, Ice Beam here, and can Nidoking KO the Alakazam? Alakazam has been paralyzed, so it's going to be slower.
Yeah.
This is all down to whether or not Nidoking can one-hit KO.
Or paralysis.
That's true. Nidoking has a few outs here, so...
Very powerful Earthquake.
Hung on.
What's going to happen?
It gets the Psychic, and we're going to a round 3.
It's the Psychic. Those spoons have been licked.
I think both opponents got some valuable information here. I think round 3 is going to be very different.
Absolutely.
So I think both matches we've seen the Miltank lead, and we've seen Nidoking lead. So I wonder if either opponent will switch that up.
Yeah. I think it'd be interesting if Kacey brought something else out first. Nidoking seems to play it very close to the chest whenever it's the lead. And we're going to see Missile come out.
Arcanine, okay.
Phoenix answers with the Miltank. If it ain't broke.
This is
Alright,
probably a
fine.
better lead for Kacey. Miltank's still outspeeding the Arcanine here. That's a surprise. Gets the Toxic. Okay, that's interesting. So
Yeah, I
Miltank
didn't know
is
it
now
had
on a
that.
timer.
That makes this a lot more interesting for the Miltank, because the Miltank has no way to deal with that.
Absolutely. And it looks like we're going to see the switch to Chansey here.
Actually, brilliant play. We've seen these two Pokemon on the field before, fighting each other, so we know what to expect, but this time, we're not dealing with paralysis, we're dealing with Toxic.
Right.
So that
Chansey
is going
can
to
just
force
heal
a switch.
itself off.
Like, you need this Miltank later.
Absolutely. That's... What a bold strategy. No paralysis, too.
I guess it's going to stay in for the long haul. That is very dangerous.
Yeah, it's taking some damage here. No, a crit body slam would end this Chansey, but I think it will survive otherwise.
Yeah, and no paralysis.
Yeah, that's really bad for Phoenix.
Yeah.
And I think Kacey can sort of play for time on this one, if she wants to.
So it's
See
hanging
him
on,
drink.
but
Yeah, that
Toxic
Toxic
is
is...
doing it.
It's starting to build up, and Kacey going for Seismic Toss here, very smart.
yeah.
Keeping the pressure up.
No reason not to, I guess. Think this cow's gonna set up the rain? Yeah!
We do see it set up the rain. I wonder to what effect. I guess Thunder is 30% paralysis, so maybe that's the play. And we see Chansey take out Miltank.
Yeah, this Chansey's... I'm not gonna say unchallenged, but every time it's on the field, it's going to do what it wants to do.
Yeah, it's really tough to take it down without a fighting type.
The rain continues to fall.
So what do we see here? Do we see Thunder for the paralysis chance? Do we see Extreme Speed? I guess we're seeing Thunder.
I think you gotta go with a Thunder because you have limited amount of range.
Yeah. Very, very little damage.
It used Thunder Wave. It's gripped by paralysis.
Yeah, desperately trying to paralyze that Chansey. I mean, you sort of have to.
Yeah.
We're seeing a switch.
Here comes a Pokemon
Oh, is Kacey gonna switch to Nidoking to absorb the Thunder?
That's unreal.
Oh, we
That's
see it.
being mean. Oh, Kacey.
Incredible.
that caused no damage at all.
And now it's too slow to Hydro Pump before Nidoking's gonna fire off a move.
Yeah. It's gonna go with the Ice Beam.
This is unreal.
Kacey with some very dominant plays here.
Ah, it's
Fully
Full
paralyzed.
paralysis.
Oh, Phoenix.
Whew.
can't move.
I like this.
It restored HP with some leftovers.
Strategy.
Yeah.
The heated action continues.
Casey's like, play for time? Nah.
Extreme Speed, good choice here.
A light hit.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're going down either way, you might as well go down with a fight. But
absolutely.
yeah, Ice Beam finishing this Dragonite off.
No weakness.
So Kacey hasn't lost any Pokemon, right?
No, not yet. I'm sure we'll see Alakazam come in here.
There's only one.
Because it's the last
only thing
Pokemon.
left. Yeah, that's right. Miltank went down. I forgot.
Yeah, Miltank went down. The Toxic from Missile did that earlier, and Missile's still waiting in reserve.
That's true. And I don't think a Psychic will even one-hit KO Nidoking from here. I could be wrong on that, though.
I think it will.
Field has returned to normal.
This is like the Psychic, so
Yeah.
Kiss Me's going away.
There it is. Knockout.
No, this Alakazam
Still.
is quite strong.
Chansey, though.
Chansey's dummy thick, but Alakazam
I mean-
is pretty strong.
Arcanine's still in reserve, too, with Extreme Speed to hit Alakazam's physical defense, or even Fire Blast to just get a hit off.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's not looking good for this Alakazam.
The next Pokemon
Yeah.
is
I think Chansey is the right play,
the Pokemon
but we're gonna see
We
Missile.
see...
reveal its Pokemon.
I don't disagree with this.
Toxic!
Getting-
Oh, that's brilliant.
The number of remaining
I expect we'll
Pokemon
see
is
Extreme Speed, because...
The
But it could be
Could.
Toxic.
I
It could be Toxic.
I think Missile will outspeed Alakazam.
I don't think either one of those are the wrong play.
Yeah. I think Toxic makes more sense because Chansey could just sit there and spam Soft Boiled and guaranteed win.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
serious attack.
But Alakazam outspeeds, but it does not do enough to take down Missile.
So we're gonna see Toxic, probably in addition to Extreme Speed.
Yeah, no,
Here's the plan.
best of both worlds.
One Pokemon is
Incredible.
capable of
Yeah,
going
that could have gone very wrong if that was a crit psychic, but Kacey seems
For sure.
to be in really good spot here.
Absolutely.
Toxic and this much damage going into a Chansey.
Yeah, and Alakazam's not gonna take Toxic damage this turn, but it will next turn, and that's gonna put it in range for 2-hit KO with Seismic Toss.
Yeah,
Or
need
Chansey
some-
could just Soft Boiled.
just one
you need some real
Pokemon
luck on this
remains.
Alakazam if you want to do anything here. You need like 3
Yeah.
crit psychics in a row.
You need a crit Psychic with a special defense drop. That is the way forward, unfortunately.
It restored HP with some
We've seen things like that before.
Oh yeah.
commands are made.
Ice Punch.
Oh, maybe a freeze? Okay, no luck this turn, but it's gonna have another turn.
What now?
Yeah, Kacey's not taking any risks, just going for the damage. Even if Alakazam gets the freeze, I don't foresee any way for it to outdamage Chansey
Yeah,
versus the Toxic.
gonna go for the psychic.
Yeah, there's nothing Alakazam can do.
Damage.
Unfortunate.
Additional damage.
No special def either.
Situation. Will
And
the
that's
two-
gonna take it. Very exciting round.
Absolutely.
The last Pokemon goes down.
Alright, that's gonna do it.
And there
Kacey
goes
takes
battle.
the semifinals.
Yep.
was 2-1.
So we're gonna switch back to our brackets and see you for the next set of semifinals.
Got it.
Okay. All right, we are going into our next round. Let me update our overlay here because I forgot. Yeah, perfect. Cool. Okay. So,
All right. We have Stang versus Gray. All right,
Stang
Grizz, what do you think about this team matchup here?
You know, this is an interesting lineup, I gotta say. Because let's see here, with the Lapras, Stang has to watch out for the Exeggutor, but with the Tyranitar, Gray has to watch out for the Machamp.
For sure. Now, Gray has a bit of
Tyranitar-
an advantage here in terms of Exeggutor being pretty effective against everything on Stang's team.
Yeah, but Exeggutor hates Ice,
That's true.
and it also hates Hidden Power Bug.
Yeah, if Stang
But-
brought it.
I don't know if Stang's Machamp runs that though.
Yeah, we don't know what it runs besides
saw it.
Meditate.
It had Meditate and Metronome.
Speaking of which,
It raised its attack power.
we're gonna see the spikes and the Meditate.
Both hanging
Well, you know, at least Stang's Machamp is staying true to its character.
Do we?
gotta-
What do we
gotta
see
think.
next?
It's gotta think, you know?
It does have to think.
That's what it did last time.
Very important decisions to be made here. Are we gonna see the defense curl again?
I hope not. I hated that. I hated seeing that Machorb.
Mature.
I also hated seeing Cloyster asleep.
Or see Vital Throw.
Interesting.
that had to hurt.
Wow.
That's big damage.
Wow. This Cloyster must not have very much stat EXP. Because it has a monumental defense.
Okay, we see
He's
the
just sacking it.
explosion. Yeah, not a bad move at all.
No, not really. It makes his Tyranitar feel a lot more safe.
Unbelievable. They both go down.
That was a power play.
Both Pokemon
Absolutely.
make it
Well then, what are we gonna go into? Because that could decide the tempo for the rest of this match.
For sure.
Exeggutor and Lapras, maybe?
Tyranitar.
No,
See Tyranitar come out.
Hmm.
Oh, it's Pilot.
And Piloswine.
Alright.
Oh, it stepped right out onto Spike.
Spike's
Ah.
dealing a little bit of damage here.
Yeah, Piloswine's face is so close to the ground. I bet those spikes felt really awful. Interesting to note, they both have the same amount of HP.
Oh yeah, they do. And we see Earthquake versus Earthquake.
Okay.
Is this the same Pokemon?
Tyranitar's Earthquake only... the crit Quake again
This
from Stang!
Pig.
What the hell?
This pig cannot stop critting.
This shouldn't be allowed.
Pokemon remain. What will be next? Oh, it's Exeggutor. This is
Okay,
the last
Exeggutor
Pokemon.
can turn this around, perhaps.
Exeggutor could.
Pokemon is 2-1.
Ice doesn't resist grass. Would have gone for the sleep though.
Yeah, this is
It's already slower.
interesting play. I don't know about that one.
Grip by
It gets
Oh,
the
he got-
paralysis though.
He got the free turn.
A hot battle is unfolding.
So let's see here. Get the Giga Drain coming.
Giga Drain. Bullseye.
Good hit.
All right.
Solid hit.
So we
Oh, down it goes.
Stang has Lapras, and what have we seen it use? Surf, Thunder.
Surf, Thunder, Whirlpool, and Perish Song?
Right. Yeah, that's rough.
Pokemon have been chosen.
Can't really Perish Song if you're the last Pokemon on your team.
It's down.
I mean, you can.
Pokemon
I don't even know if Stadium 2 will allow it.
It took damage as soon as it appeared.
Yeah, you mentioned that before with, you know, the last Pokemon exploding. You think Stadium 2 just doesn't let you do that?
It has some weird rules that you can't use certain moves if you're only on the last Pokemon. So I'm not entirely sure. We see Thunder get the paralysis and Sleep Powder get the sleep. So it's going to be a bit of a longer match.
Yeah, this is going to be a little more protracted. Let's see here. So he's got to go for the Giga Drain.
Yeah, Giga Drain does have low PP. 8 max. But I don't think that'll come into play.
No, there's no way Lapras is going to be able to handle 5 of those. Stang is off to a rough first round. Good luck with the Piloswine, but then just downhill from there.
Yeah, this Perish Song Lapras, it's got to get out early if it wants to make that work.
Definitely. Ooh.
And the crit.
Well, hey, we knew it was coming. This just saved us an extra 60 seconds.
Yeah. Alright, so Stang having a bit of a rough first round, but definitely some valuable information gained.
Still don't know what that Machamp's 4th move is.
Yeah, we saw Vital Throw, we saw Present and Meditate.
No, it got Present from Metronome.
Oh, that's right, you're right. Metronome, I forgot.
So it's Meditate, yeah. Stang clearly is a fan of our last tournament. I know I read in chat that Stang was talking to Pies and mentioned that you know, the Spinnerack that everyone loved in our March tourney.
Good old Doug. Didn't the Machamp use Rain Dance? Was that from Metronome? I think it used not in this round, but in an earlier round.
No, I think it might have used Rain Dance to set up Lapras last round.
Yeah, so I'm wondering. Okay, we see Lapras and Exeggutor. Rough matchup here. Exeggutor is pretty good against all of Stang's Pokemon. So what do you do to get it out of the way early?
That is a hard question.
Setting up the Whirlpool.
That's an interesting move.
A cloud of sleep powder. Uh-oh, it fell asleep.
If Sleep Powder had missed, then the race to Perish Trap death could have happened.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Lapras is in a rough spot here. Even if it uses Perish Song, I don't know that it can actually stall things out enough to make it matter.
I mean, I like the concept of this. I'm gonna call it Trapras.
Yeah, we're seeing the switch out. Probably for the best.
It's gotta be, because, I mean, this Piloswine has to have some other moves, too. And Machamp, well, it could do anything.
Yeah, I mean, Metronome can call any move, so...
We can see it crank out Megahorn and just upset the whole tempo of this match.
Yeah, we've seen Metronome do some wild stuff before.
Yeah, we have. We certainly have.
Some of us have seen it in person.
Okay.
Whirlwind!
Okay! Get out of here.
Interesting that...
It doesn't work?
What?
Stadium 2, you're full of surprises.
That's really weird.
Why?
Exeggutor's not still trapped, is it?
No, I think it didn't work because it has to be called on the second turn, maybe?
No, are you sure?
Well, I think what's happening here is Stadium 2 is probably programmed to have those moves only work if they have negative priority or something like that.
But does Whirlpool or Fire Spin go away if the user dies in Stadium 2?
Yes, it does in Gen 2.
Okay. So then, yeah, that's just a glitch of Whirlwind's coding.
Yeah, there's no good reason for that. We're always finding out something new.
Yeah, that's Whoa,
the crit ice beam! This pig is on hacks!
What the hell?
We're eagerly
This
awaiting
pig
the
is on
return of
steroids.
Pokemon.
What do you do against this?
Really? I mean, it's scary to bring in Tyranitar. It's scary to bring in Cloyster. It can't heal itself though.
Pokemon remain on
Yeah, and I think it's slower than this Tyranitar.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Rock Slide's gonna put it out of its misery.
What's this?
Unless it misses. I did not miss.
Oh,
but
it
didn't.
lived!
Oh, the flinch.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
that's rough.
Super unfortunate.
You know, it's about time that luck turned against Stang, really.
Yeah, and Lapras. Yeah, it looks like Lapras coming out, but also weak against Rock Slide. So
Piloswine overdrew from the good luck bank, and now it had to collect.
The Pokeball opens.
yeah, I don't see any way for Stang to turn this around.
No, this is.
Oh,
this is-
flamethrower?
What'll it do?
Okay.
Going for that safe finisher.
Going for
but
the style points finisher.
With some leftovers.
That's
think they just
always. it's
wanted
always
to
risky.
avoid miss on Rock Slide, but yeah, they gave Lapras a free switch. And if Lapras wakes
100%.
up, then this could turn things around.
It really could.
The commands are made.
Lapras is pretty bulky. It may be able to handle this Rock Slide and wake up.
It does. Just
5
barely,
health,
but
but it doesn't wake up.
oh, unfortunate. Maybe it has quick. No, it has leftovers. So yeah, there's no way.
One Pokemon
No.
Oh, that's rough.
going up. But the
This is
other
that they definitely don't speed tie.
No.
combat in space.
I think
Oh,
Lapras is base
yeah,
60 with, and Tyranitar is base 61.
Hang on. Wait.
That's funny if it's that close of a margin.
I think that's what it is.
Luck can only carry you so far.
One Pokemon
Stang, it's been a spirited showing. Mwah! It was beautiful. I really liked what you did with that Piloswine.
Okay.
The legend of the crit pig.
I mean, it really tracks with our server's established lore, and I can appreciate when our people, take a page out of that book
For sure.
inspiration.
I think every move that it landed crit.
Yeah, it did. Every single move from that big pile of swine had critted on its target.
Unfortunate, but you know what? Very good showing from both opponents.
Really, it really was. From 2-0 to 0-2, that's certainly a dramatic way to go.
Alright, I think that'll lead us into the grand finals, which is Kacey versus Gray.
All right, we'll switch back to our bracket. Over. Yeah. All right, here we are.
Oh, we
Okay.
need to reset the timer.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. We're good. So we are in, and our shit is still not correct. Give me a second, all right? You know I can't read.
Reading's hard.
Yeah, it is. Who's this person? Gray, right?
Gray, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. Red versus blue. Very excellent and fitting.
Fantastic.
We planned this, I promise.
So we have Kacey versus Gray for the grand finals.
Underway. This battle will be conducted under Prime Cup rules.
Seeing the Arcanine lead here.
It's been pretty
Where's
effective
Gray?
as a lead in the past.
Oh yeah. Gray's bringing the Cloyster. So that's threatening. And Cloyster has Explosion too, so even if you switch to Chansey, that's a potential just death to one of your biggest teammates.
Yeah.
Get ready to go.
Arcanine switching out here.
An abrupt Pokemon switch. Oh, it's Chansey.
Let's see if
Yeah,
Gray
we are
read
seeing the
this.
Chansey.
Here's the first move.
Nope, just going for the Surf.
A light hit. It restored HP with some leftovers. What
Decent chip.
impact will this Pokemon switch have
The
on
Explosion is the big threat here.
Oh yeah. And here it comes.
And, yeah.
A massive
I would say it's worth it.
a vicious hit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Get rid of Chansey immediately. That's a big deal.
Now the thing we got to focus on is our remaining Pokemon.
It's a double knockout.
Because we've got
So we
Exeggutor and Tyranitar on Gray's side versus Arcanine and Nidoking. So what they pick next is going to be important, because if they get a wrong read,
Huge.
then it's not looking good. For either of them, really.
Yeah. It's extremely important that they pick the right lead. See Tyranitar. And Nidoking. I would say this is strongly in Kacey's favor.
Doesn't the Tyranitar have Earthquake, though?
It does, but Nidoking has Stab Earthquake.
That's true.
Oh, but it's faster. Or maybe it's just Quick Claw, because I don't think Tyranitar is faster than Nidoking.
Hmm. Kacey gonna
Gets
go
the
for the
Lovely
Lovely Kiss.
Kiss.
But it's not gonna land. That is devastating.
That's rough. Now, if that was Quick Claw, Kacey has another shot at Lovely Kiss. Potential. Ooh, maybe it's not. Or maybe Quick Claw proc twice. It's hard to say.
Yeah. But unfortunately, now Kacey is very behind.
Oh, yeah. That's
the last
a rough
Pokemon
turn.
being Arcanine. Earthquakes is gonna make quick work of that.
Yeah. Not too much Arcanine can do. So we've seen Toxic, Extreme Speed, and Fire Blast.
Yeah, so unless there's some ringer here.
Jeez, that's gotta be Quick Claw. There's no way it's faster than Arcanine.
Hidden Power.
See, Hidden Power, okay.
A crit!
Ooh.
If they can get 2 of those. Oh man. But can we get 4 Quick Claws in a row?
Yeah, so it was Quick Claw.
Unfortunately, that's not gonna do it for Kacey.
Yeah, rough first round.
Yeah. Very rough, very quick.
I think Kacey's got the tools to bring it back, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to feel bad for Kacey in that situation, but it's not like Kacey has a team that cannot beat Grays. They're very evenly matched.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think the thing for Kacey to do here is avoid the explosion, because that's the first time we've seen the Chansey, like, taken out in a... what's the word for it?
In one hit, for sure.
Yeah, absolute removal.
Yeah, Chansey is super important. I think Gray revealed his Exeggutor's moveset on stream earlier, which didn't have Explosion, to my knowledge. It's going with, like, the double powder set. So it can't actually beat Chansey. You see the Nidoking and Exeggutor. I think this is a better lead.
Yeah.
While Nidoking is threatened by Psychic, it is faster than Exeggutor.
Absolutely.
Not going for Lovely Kiss, though.
It's coming out swinging.
On both ends. Ooh, rough.
Kacey's got to go for the sleep here.
I think so.
That or get a lucky freeze. She picked her move fast. She knows what she wants. Yeah, she's going for the kiss. That's smart.
I think so. Hopefully it hits.
And it does.
I'd like to see this go to round 3. Both teams are so well built.
Yeah.
Especially this tournament, you can only bring 3 Pokemon, so building a good team was very important.
Better switch it out.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Cloyster coming in to absorb the Ice Beam. Quad resisted. Now, is Cloyster faster? I actually don't know what Cloyster's speed is.
It is not.
faster.
Thunderbolt gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that is a ton. Okay, so this is a much better lead for Kacey.
Yeah.
Nidokaine's going down, but we have a sleeping Executor, badly damaged, and this Cloyster very low on health.
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. Oh, it's Arcanine!
See Casey's classic Arcanine coming back.
Very fast too. Maybe can knock out the
Absolutely.
Cloyster with extreme speed.
Still early in
We saw it use Hidden Power last time on the Tyranitar. I'm wondering if that's water or grass or fighting even?
Hmm.
It could be any of those. So depending on what it has, or it could just opt for Fire Blast.
It's gonna go for the extreme speed.
This I disagree with. I think Cloyster will actually live this. Oh no, crit.
Oh, and it
Okay.
got a crit, so...
Yeah, if not for the crit, I think Cloyster would have lived that. Cloyster's defense is insane.
That's true.
KO will bring out a new Pokemon. What will be
But still, definitively went Casey's way.
Oh, it's
Absolutely.
Tyranitar.
We see Tyranitar come back out here.
So we do know this hidden power is good against the Tyranitar, but the Tyranitar is gonna hit Missile very hard.
For sure.
Toxic. It's
Toxic,
probably
I
very
agree
smart,
with this. Yeah.
The poison
especially because Chansey's in reserve.
victim.
Yeah, that's gonna help Chansey maybe survive.
That struck home.
Okay, so Rock Slide dealing a ton of damage.
The heated action continues.
Gonna go for the hidden power hit.
It used hidden power. That attack
No
is
crit this time, but
Yeah.
decent damage.
Better than nothing.
For sure.
Hang on, earthquake. That's it.
So Chansey's putting all her eggs in one Chansey.
Yeah,
That's a Chansey
Chansey's
or
gonna have to
Casey.
carry this team.
There's only one Pokemon left.
But we've already seen it do that, so... We'll see if the trend continues.
It's gonna be tough against Tyranitar having the highest attack in the game.
Yeah.
It's a fierce battle.
But it's got a ticking clock, so...
Certainly. We see it switching out here
Pokemon.
into, I believe, a sleeping Executor.
Pokemon is back for another go.
Casey has Seismic Toss and Psychic for fighting.
That was
Yeah.
a glancing blow. It used a berry to restore its HP.
So it's
Kinda
gonna need
surprised you
2
said
more
it,
Seismic
Barry.
Toss.
Which affects
The reason for that is Gray had a lucky egg on it, with Stadium 2 will not accept, so I just gave it a berry.
Oh, okay.
What'll it do? A light hit.
Still sleeping, gets the Seismic Toss.
HP difference between
Can it wake up?
combatants. It's still
No, it cannot.
losing.
So the switch out will reset the Toxic counter, so that's helpful for Gray.
Yeah.
Right, that's a hit. Down in
But other than that, no real advantage was gained.
just one Pokemon
They're 1-1.
remains.
And
Okay,
Toxic is in effect.
It's gonna be close.
Pokemon
I think Casey could just press soft boiled until the match ends.
last Pokemon.
Yes, but you also have to keep in mind that Rock Slide can flinch.
Battle is
Yeah, that's true.
unfolding.
We're seeing some big ping jumps here, but we're still in.
There's the shot. Hit. That was good.
It's
That does a
pretty
lot.
good damage. Yeah, it's. Yeah, we're seeing the soft boiled spam. So it's gonna come down to it. A crit will be devastating for Chansey. A flinch will be very bad.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
This is stressful.
Yeah.
A furious attack. That's it.
Rock Slide can also miss too, so that's another factor here. This is gonna come down heavily to luck.
It restores
Yeah.
its HP. They're both hanging tough.
And you know, we're finally seeing some good Tyranitars in this tournament, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, me too. It's a slow
Seismic
burn, but it's
toss.
going. Seismic Toss.
The hit
Okay, so Tyranitar has one turn to make this count.
hang in there.
It needs a crit.
Can it do more than 233 damage in one shot? Let's find out.
It does not get the crit, and that will be it. We're going
Unfortunate.
into a round 3.
Additional damage.
But that game was so close.
Unbelievably so. But Kacey played this in a very particular way. She went for the Toxic with Missile, went for the speed, and put it all on Chansey, and Chansey pulled it out.
Absolutely. We go to our final round here.
Oh yeah.
So what do you lead? If you're Gray, you have to think about how do you lead this match.
I think using Executor makes a lot of sense. Provided that Kacey doesn't lead with Missile.
It's really dependent because it seems like these teams just counter each other so well depending on the lead.
Yeah. It's got 2 powders, we know that. So if it gets a sleep off, then it gets the first Pokemon for sure. Then you have Cloyster in reserve to blow up Chansey. And T-Tar can fight pretty well after that.
On the flip side though, Nidoking has that Lovely Kiss, which can just shut Executor down immediately.
Yeah. So Kacey leads with Missile again. And we see T-Tar. Okay. What do you think Kacey does here? Fight or run?
I would expect the Toxic. Yeah.
Yeah. It ain't broke.
The poison will steadily weaken the victim. There's the attack. A powerful blow.
It's interesting the value proposition from Arcanine here, because Arcanine you don't necessarily associate with Toxic, but it has put in so much work in this tournament.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Getting the hidden power.
I feel like I've been here before.
We're getting the roar.
Roar?
Maybe expecting a switch? I don't know. This is a bad thing to bring in.
Yeah. This
especially now
just got really bad for Gray. Really bad. Really, really bad.
Yeah, that's oh, it hung on, but still, that is not what you want. It does get the Earthquake though, so that's gonna weaken Nidoking.
Absolutely.
Still, Nidoking's faster than everything else that Gray has. So it's going to get a chance to fire off a Lovely Kiss, or a Thunderbolt, or Ice Beam, depending on what comes in.
Yeah, or literally anything. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about leaving Missile in reserve. That's fast Toxic on any Pokemon that comes out. And Chansey is still available.
Yeah, Gray is going to have to play this one very carefully.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see Cloyster come in, threatening that Surf. Does the Lovely Kiss land? If it lands, this is huge. It does not, though.
Unfortunate.
That's super unfortunate. And, you know, it's hard to say this in hindsight, but Thunderbolt might have been the better option just in case of that miss.
Yeah.
Now Casey's in a kind of rough position.
Yeah. Very much so.
Okay, see Chansey come in, maybe baiting the explosion.
It would make sense.
Cloyster can't do much else to it, and Executor certainly can't, so...
Oh, I think I know what Casey's going for.
Oh. This is bold.
This is brilliant.
If this works, this may go down as one of the best tournament moments we've had. No! Gray calls it!
Wow, alright.
So...
Very bad.
Yeah,
very bad. Oh, man.
It was a risky strategy, no matter what. I don't think there's any way for Chansey to come out of this one.
Chansey just gets exploded on. That's it. Gray's got 2 Pokemon.
It doesn't have Protect. It doesn't have... I don't think it can survive this in any way.
Yeah, unfortunately, that Chansey's gonna go down.
What a finals!
That was a calculated risk.
And it came right down to the last seconds of this match too.
Yeah.
All right, that is Gray taking the grand finals of PIGYournament May 2019. Congratulations.
Absolutely brilliant. That match came down to two people who were very, very evenly matched. Kacey went for a really, really bold strategy, and Gray called it out. I personally probably would have went for Explosion. I would have lost that to Kacey. But not Gray. So that was great.
Really bold.
Really bold. Really wonderful. So yeah, we've got our winner. Congratulations to Gray. You are
We'll
the
determine
PIGYournament
some sort
winner.
of prize afterwards here.
Yeah, we'll leave that up to Vance. All right, with that out of the way, you want to screw around?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll do a couple more matches with some of the staff.